Hello there, YouTube people. It's me, Jasmine. I know I'm not like actually set up like I usually am. I'm actually holding you all vloggy style and everything right now, and that's because we are going to be doing a little tour of our backyard. It is like August 2020 right now, and technically everyone is still in quarantine. With that being said, throughout this time we've had to find other things to keep us occupied since we couldn't even go out and do anything. And one of those things that we've been doing at home is interior decorating and updoing the house. And one of the things that has been recently completed is our backyard, and I'm going to be doing a little tour of all the pieces that are in our backyard. So let's go down the stairs to the backyard and look at how freaking amazing this backyard is. So for this backyard tour, you are currently looking at the overview of the backyard so far. If you couldn't tell just by looking at it, the backyard has a modern feel with a sort of rustic vibe. So right now, we're looking at the fence. There's nothing much to be said about it other than the fact that we painted it gray. So enjoy some close-up shots of the fence. Now, sort of weird to mention, but this is the cement. If you couldn't tell, but that's the aspect that I'm focusing on right now. After it was cemented and dry and all done, hi Charlie, we actually decided to paint it gray to help maintain that sort of modern. This is our grass area. It's primarily Charlie's land in the backyard. It's her little piece of the backyard. She likes to run around in it a lot. And if you can't tell just by looking at the grass from this camera shot, it is actually fake grass. And what's nice about that is that there's no maintenance needed at all. It's always gonna be this length, this green, and this aesthetically pleasing. Here is a close-up of the rocks that we have placed throughout the perimeter of our backyard. These rocks are actually all gray slated, also to help maintain that modern feel throughout the backyard. These are the string lights. They're actually the very first thing that we placed in the backyard even before the cement was ever put. These lights were the first things that we placed in the backyard. We've got it going in a sort of zigzag pattern in the headspace area of our backyard. And what's nice about these lights is that they have the capability to have these varying light settings from like a 25%, 50%, 75%, and 100% setting. Here is the main seating area right at the center of our backyard. This furniture set is also gray, but it also has a metal frame to it. The search for this furniture set was actually a little more difficult than we anticipated. Most of the outdoor furniture sets have this wooden frame to it, and we didn't want to do the wooden frame. Although we do have covers for all the furniture pieces in our backyard, we really didn't want that wooden framed furniture set, and we feel that with the metal framed furniture set, it'll last longer. So the carpet is actually probably the only thing in our backyard that isn't on that gray color scale. We wanted to add some color to the backyard, so we decided to do that with the carpet. This is our hammock. We knew that a hammock was a piece of furniture that we wanted to add to our backyard, but we didn't really know what kind of hammock that we wanted to have. I feel like I had a role to play in the choosing of this hammock, because when my parents were asking what kind of hammock we should get, the first thing that I said was, I really liked that hammock from our vacation when we went to Puerto Vallarta. The suite that we had actually had a hammock similar to this with that net type material. This is our dining set. It has a very modern feel with that metal frame. Yeah. A lot of the pieces are modern. That was the vibe. I'm pretty sure we accomplished that. These non-functioning lanterns are for decoration only. Remember that rustic piece that I referred to earlier? These lanterns fulfill that rustic feel. And there's me being a dork with the lantern. Now this is the pergola. The pergola is probably the most unique piece of furniture that we have in our backyard. It has a metal frame and this cool cover that can be adjusted. So these lights that are like lined on the perimeter of the grass area, they're actually really cool. They turn on themselves in the dark, and what's nice about them is that they don't have to be hooked up to anything. They actually have these solar panels at the top of them, so during the day they're actually charging by the sunlight, and then at night it uses that sunlight and turns on by itself when it detects darkness. Yeah, that basically sums up our backyard tour. Right, Charlie? Charlie? She's uninterested. But yeah, that's what we've been up to during this quarantine. It's really cute. It's a backyard, functional. We can do stuff there. We can barbecue there. We can hang out there. Crack a cold one with your Jasmine and get to hang out. If you guys like that, I'm planning to do more like vloggy type things with the camera so that it's more like, whoa, Jasmine's a real person, not just a person that sits in front of the camera in like a still place. That's real boring. If you want to keep up with my vloggy type videos, go ahead and like this video, go ahead and subscribe, go ahead and throw a comment in there. Be nice to me though, guys, you know, don't say anything you wouldn't say to me in person. And that's it. Bye!